Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 2nd November 2023. Before we generate demand and supply zones for the daily time frame, let us quickly evaluate the high liquidity zones reported in our yesterday's list. India Mart is near to the high liquidity demand zone, but the prices are yet to reach into this demand zone. So we didn't get the trade. And the next one is HDFC AMC, Asset Management. Yesterday we got a trade, short trade. And we have clearly seen this is moving between daily high liquidity demand zone and daily high liquidity supply zone. Because yesterday the prices are near to the demand zone, our list reported this. But what happened today? It reached the supply zone and got another entry today. Anyway, this stock is there in the list. You might have observed this. I mean, you might have kept this in your watch list and you got a short trade today. So let us go to the 75 minutes time frame. In the 75 minutes, we found this another high liquidities 75 minute supply zone. And recently the prices are moving down after reaching the 75 minutes zone. Yesterday we got this entry in this candle. And today again we got entry in this candle. I don't know how many of you remembered. Yesterday I clearly told, once again this zone is going to work. Which zone? Not 75 minutes. The one we fine-tuned inside the 75 minutes. Which time frame we fine-tuned? At 5 minutes time frame we have fine-tuned. So let us go to that 5 minutes time frame zone. So this is the one. Here we have a beautiful rally base drop supply zone. This is the origin for this entire 75 minutes time frame high liquidity zone. And all the institutional real orders are placed inside this zone. There is a heavy order flow. Why? I explained in yesterday's video clearly. Please go through the yesterday's video. I don't want to repeat once again because my explanation is there in the yesterday's video. And yesterday we got this entry and it gave us 11,100 rupees return with 6.8% return on the investment. This is yesterday's trade. And today, once again it reached. Yesterday I told clearly, I don't know how many of you remembered. In case if you don't, go to yesterday's video, go to the timestamp 35 minutes 20 seconds. Even yesterday's video in the comment section, I have added this timestamp. You just click on this timestamp in the comment section. You directly go to this 35 minutes 20 seconds location. There I clearly told, once again when prices reaches, definitely this zone will push. I am having such a confidence about this zone, I told you. This is not a 75 minute zone or this is not a daily zone. This is just a 5 minute zone. Why I kept so much confidence? Because it is there inside a high liquidity zone. The 75 minutes high liquidity zone. This 75 minutes high liquidity zone is there inside daily high liquidity zone. See the power. And moreover, this 5 minutes is the origin and how it is holding. I have drawn yesterday this blue color line. And I clearly told, so much of supply is there just before the zone. Then imagine inside the zone how much power will be there. Yesterday I clearly told, the prices go a little deep inside and then again it will come back. That is what happened. Yesterday it reached up to this. Today it went a little above and then pushed the price. But we have to take an entry because this is already minimized. The risk is already minimized. You can take an entry at this proximal line of the supply zone. Little, maybe another 3 or maybe 4 or 5 rupees it went up and then it came down. Then what is the target? Because we are looking for 15 minutes time frames, targets. And this is a 5 minutes demand zone. It is not only 5 minutes, it is also 15 minutes demand zone. We have a drop based rally, even 15 minutes also, it is there in the same location. But the problem here is we have a professional gap at this drop based rally. I clearly explained in my professional gap video the strategies, the buying strategy as well as the selling strategy. Selling is, what I mean is for profit booking. So what is it we have to do? Just before the professional gap, you need to keep your target. Your target is not at this demand zone. Your target is you just before this professional gap area. There I have drawn a blue color line, that is the target. And when we got the entry today, at 10 o'clock we got the entry. At 10 o'clock, 5 minutes candle we got the entry. And when it reached the target, at 1 o'clock 50 minutes, that is 1350 minutes, it reached the target in that candle. Do you know how much profit it has given? 12,300 rupees profit, which is 7.46% return on the investment. It is much better profit compared to the yesterday, even the return on the investment. Yesterday it is 11,100 and 6.8% return on the investment. But today's trade it gave 12,300 rupees profit with 7.46% return on the investment. So excellent profit. Hope you might have followed this, because both are high liquidity zones. We have opportunity in the demand zone, we have an opportunity in the supply zone. Demand zone, we didn't get an opportunity today because price has moved with a pro gap today from this demand zone. The moment it reached the supply, how it pushed the price down. It was going down, 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 down for the entire day. Even though today the overall market is a bullish market. We have seen nearly 0.76% move in NIFTY. Even then HDFC, the supply zone pushed the price. It is having such a powerful supply inside this zone. So this is another successful trade. And this success we got mainly because both demand zone and supply zones are high liquidity zones for this stock. Otherwise, we might have missed this stock from our analysis point of view when we are analyzing high liquidity zones. I remember previously, I think 2 weeks back also, similar kind of thing happened. We have two high liquidity demand zones, both supply zone as well as the demand zone. Our report shown maybe supply zone in the near the supply zone, but we got an entry in the demand zone. But today, yesterday's list shown stock is near the high liquidity demand zone, but we got entry at the supply zone today. But whatever it is, we got a successful trade from this stock. And we didn't find any high liquidity near high liquidity supply zones from our yesterday's report. So now let us generate demand and supply zones for daily time frame. Entry time frame is daily. Let us find the stocks which are near to the daily demand zone. So these 6 stocks are filtered. Again, HDFC AMC is near support demand zone. We have India Mart because today price did not reach. So still it is near to the demand zone. Here we have a counter trend trade setup. This is a counter trend. Sorry, this is TCZ. We won't look into because confirmation trading. Confirmation trading, unless you have the complete knowledge, it's not advisable to take these trades. But when it is created in August. Okay, we have two high liquidity demand zones. So let's go back and find the supply zones. Entry time frame is daily. Let us filter the stocks which are near to the high liquidity, which are near to the daily supply zone. We have a big list. Oh, Nifty next 50. Okay, not Nifty 50. Nifty next 50 is near the high liquidity supply zone. We have Balakrishna Industries. See how many times it is tested. 5 times test, but rejection 17 times. That means in lower time frame rejections mainly indicate they are the entries at the lower time frames. 17 times it has given short term trading opportunities. And moreover, it is high on the curve. And the daily trend is down. And what else? And it is not at pierced. But remember, you have to find a fresh 75 minutes demand zone inside this, then only you have to accept the trade. Otherwise, it is going to be very high risky. And we have C underscore SZ, but is pierced. So let us don't look into this. And a fresh high liquidity zone, Bank of Baroda, we have demand zone is a high liquidity and supply zone is also high liquidity. Excellent. And moreover, the supply zone is a fresh supply zone. And both are at the equilibrium. And look into the risk reward. 2.39 and 6.30. It is, I think, 1:2.5, more than 1:2.5, or something around that. And next, we have a counter trade setup, SIPLA, which is already tested once. And what else we have? We have to focus only supply zones, high liquidity. Yeah, R underscore SZ. ICICI ZI. Already we got successful trades in this stock earlier. I think 2 times we got success in this stock. 4 times it is already tested, 8 rejections. So look for the fresh 75 minute zones. Otherwise, when it is having so many tests, if you don't find the 75 minute zones, the risk is high. Look for fresh 75 minutes. Or any deep inside, if there is any opportunity available, you can also look into that. Even ICICI Prudential, even this stock, it has given good intraday trade success twice earlier. So 3 times it is already tested. So you need to look for a fresh zone or a deep inside at 75 minutes level. And then we have Indigo. Indigo, I think 2 days back, it has given a good success for us during the intraday. Intraday, it gave intraday return as well as a short-term return it has given. Both we got it on the same day, Indigo. It's already tested 4 times. Check if there is any fresh zone is available or deep inside. And what else we have? Another counter trend trade setup, Polycab, which is a fresh zone. When it is created, 2510, recently it created. Especially counter trend trade setup, recently created zones, they give good returns. And we have one more high liquidity zone, Tata Power. This is also a fresh zone, but the problem is the location. Always you have to look into the location for the remaining stocks also. I told you once, if a resistance zone, that is high liquidity zone, at lower time frame it is there, you should look only purely intraday trades only. Otherwise, it is a high risky. And we have one more high liquidity zone, Ultra Cement. This is also, I think, we got a success in the stock during last week. Is one tested and two times rejections. That means two times it has given entry in lower time frames. So we have good number of supply zones from today's list. So let's go back. Entry time frame is daily. Let us filter the stocks which are closed inside daily demand zone. So this is the filtered list. See, whenever I scroll down, you should pause your video when you are analyzing these stocks. Okay? Total 21 stocks are filtered. These are all demand zones, stocks closed inside the demand zone. So let me go back, entry time frame daily. Let me find the stocks where price closed inside daily supply zones. So this is the filtered list. Let me scroll down. Further scrolling down. So total 32 stocks are closed inside daily supply zone. Let's go back. For entry time frame daily, let us filter the tested daily demand zones. So these three demand zones are tested today. Only three demand zones are tested today. So let's go back. For entry time frame daily, let us find the tested daily supply zones. So this is the filtered list. So let me go back. For entry time frame daily, let us find newly created demand zones. So these stocks are having newly created demand zones. So total 23 demand zones created today, new demand zones. So let me go back. Entry time frame daily, let us find the stocks having newly created supply zones. So no supply zones created, my God. Okay, this is about the filter list. So before generating these demand and supply zones for our reference purpose, let me generate a supply demand zone chain. Because one of the subscribers requested, but I am not sure whether he requested demand and supply zone chain or only demand and supply zones for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Anyway, Nifty, Bank Nifty, they are available in the reference list. Every day I am providing this reference list. There, the first entry is the Nifty 50 and second one is Bank Nifty, Nifty Bank. But in case I didn't understand whether his request is about these two stocks or the chain, the demand and supply zone chain. Anyway, first let me generate the demand and supply zone chain, and after that I will give you this reference list. So he requested for daily time frame. So let me generate Sorry, I went to a wrong. Yeah. Nifty 50. So this is the supply demand zone as it is a chain for entry time frame daily. I'm generating only for daily time frame. I'm generating. First I'm generating for Nifty 50. It is a time taking process. It takes few seconds to generate the list. Yeah. We have two supply zones available and remaining all are demand zones. Till 2014, the list is available. Okay, this is about Nifty 50. So let me go back. Let me select Bank Nifty. This is Nifty Bank. I'm generating the chain for time frame daily. Yeah, this is the supply demand zone chain for daily time frame for Nifty Bank or Bank Nifty. So 5 supply zones are there and remaining all are demand zones. You can find the type of the zone. Is it a high liquidity zone or a normal zone or a pierced zone? You can find this list here. And a pierced count you can find here. And zone achievement you can find here. Zone achievement is very important. But here in addition, the strength of the candle also I am displaying here in this report. Okay, this is about Nifty and Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain on daily time frame. Now let's go to the top down analysis builder for entry time frame daily. I'm generating all the demand and supply zones for all the stocks listed in sectorial indices and the futures index. These are all equity stocks only, not future stocks. Only the indices is futures indices, but the stocks are equity stocks. So first 17 in this list are indices and then remaining all are stocks. So what I am doing is I'm keep on scrolling this list. Whichever the stock you want to refer, there you pause the video and you can study all the parameters. Maybe I'll give few seconds time, like 3 or 4 seconds time before I scroll down. Probably that time is enough to pause your video. So this is the complete list. Hope this information is useful to you for your further analysis. So let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.